No. Oh, another thing. Um, Kenya also reminded me. Oh yeah, Rwanda, I heard is beautiful too. Um, Cleanest city in Africa. I didn't realize how vitamin D deficient I was until I got to Kenya. Because with Kenya, it's like right on the equator.
Okay.
Um, but because of Nairobi being so high up, you don't feel like that crazy heat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It can get really cool at night, depending on the season. But when I went to the coastal city, you felt that heat.
Mm.
Like you're on the line of the equator. So um, I definitely feel like I got a shade darker. My skin was peeling and stuff like that.
Okay.
Um, but on top of that, my nails were growing faster. My hair was growing faster.
I
Like
was gonna say that you get a haircut right before you left.
I mean, literally,
I
I
noticed.
went
I was paying attention when you were standing over there.
like I went to the barbershop on Friday, the same day I took my flight, because I wanted to make sure like my haircut was fresh the whole time. That shit grew right. I mean, within a week, like I cut my nails and everything, and it's just my nails. I just had to cut them again today.
Wow.
But I was just like, yo, that is crazy. Like how my body really adjusted. The food. I didn't talk about the food. The food was fire.
Okay.
Food was really amazing. Real food. Not eating that processed shit. As soon as I came back here is when my body really felt like it was some shit. So.
We gotta get away from here. We need to create that plan.
Mm. Oh, you trying to think of where to settle? That is a good.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take this money and get the fuck. Well, why don't I disappear? Oh,
This is a good question I wanted to ask you. And we're going to start this by saying, I'm proud to be an American with the.
yeah, you side of guess my shit. That next line is dumb. I didn't even forgot about them. I don't know what it is.
If you had to pack up your things tomorrow and go anywhere in the world to travel and stay and live right now, where would you go?
I don't have to stay there forever, but if I had to go I would go to Dubai. I would go with my cousins at. For real, I'm gonna go with my family at.
Yeah, that's a smart choice. I ain't gonna lie. Dubai's a really safe place to be.
I'm just going where family is at.
Okay.
That's where I'm going. And then it just makes sense. So I have family in other places. I have family in the UK. No, I'm lying. I probably would have to go with my brothers at Germany.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't want to go to Germany. So if it's somewhere I actually want to go, it would be to Dubai.
Okay. So now let me preface it this. Say you didn't have family anywhere, and it was just you on your own. Where would you go?
I probably would go. I don't know. I have to be somewhere by the water.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Yo, shout out to Kenyan. Yo, when it comes to the vitamin D stuff, like I feel like now, being back here in the States, I feel like I have to start taking vitamin D supplements now to like just kind of like keep up with it, because I heard somebody mention this, and we're gonna get back into the question. Any person of African descent that lives north of Atlanta should be taking vitamin D supplements, because as melanated people, we're supposed to be closer to the equator, and if we're not, we're extremely vitamin D deficient. It's the opposite for white people. You know what I mean? Like the further away they are, it's fine, because they have their vitamin D, they don't need it for the sun. But the closer that they get to the equator, they need sunscreen and stuff like that, so they don't get burnt. So it's like we have to work kind of opposite. So it's kind of crazy to say. So I'm in the DC area, so clearly above Atlanta. Most of us are vitamin D deficient, and should be taking supplements and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway. I'm gonna start doing that.
How did the sun make you feel while you were out there?
Amazing. Felt good. Like,
felt charged up.
Definitely charged up. I didn't feel like it was overwhelming or too much or anything like that. Like, especially not in Nairobi. Nairobi felt very similar to American climate, like neutral. You know what I mean? Like, it can get kind of hot, kind of cold, but not extreme hot or extreme cold. Now, on the coastal city, Mombasa, Naini Beach, it will get hot. All year round, it'll get hot. But it still didn't even feel like uncomfortable heat. It just felt like good heat. You know what I mean? I got a chance. I was walking on the beach in the morning and just, it felt good, you know?
But I love the heat.
Yeah.
All kinds of heat.
Yeah.
I like the hot. It's the cold. Anything under 74 degrees, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm sick. I know
you sick now then. It's cold as shit outside.
About it. Sick about, you should have seen me. I had my ear warmers on all day. And I thought everybody was like, bitch, it's not that cold. But I had put them on after I had went to the beach and stuff like that, and I just never took them back off. It was just like, no, my ears are warm. I just don't like to sleep in the heat. That's the only thing I can't do in the heat.
Yeah, I can't sleep in the heat. If it's too hot,
I'm an air conditioning fan type of girl.
I'm that kind of man too, and I'll open up that window if I need
to. My issue with that window, especially in the wintertime, is getting up for me is so hard. Like, I hate getting up when it's cold. Like, I love putting my fan on a timer, making it nice and icy. Like, I put that bitch on 8 hours, and when I wake up,
it's off.
It's off.
Yeah, no, I can sleep the whole way through. I can wake up to it. It's all good. It's just in the summertime, you don't want no bugs in and stuff like that. That's the only issue. But wintertime, they did anyway. All right. He said Africa would be on your mind. He said Mombasa and the better part of the coastal is good for your skin. It's a good place for our queens to visit. Her skin will be flawless. Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah, no, like I felt good. I definitely felt like I got that African glow, man. That Kenyan glow, to be specific. When I got back, so yeah, I want to keep that energy. And yeah, man, I just want to say how grateful I am of being able to travel as much as I do, and been going to as many places that I've been. Not a lot of people get to do what I've done already, and I'm very, very, very grateful for it. All right, back to you.
Hill, top, hill,